Every movement and description in this video are accurate as of the current TO and should be considered accurate of the Air Force BMT experience. What's up, my soldiers? It's Wobbly Honor. Today I'm going to introduce you guys to the fundamentals of drill. Drill is the orderly movement of a group of people from point A to point B. Now, the first part about drill is understanding what's going on. In most circumstances, there's one person commanding a group of people. At BMT, your commander is going to be your MTI, and the group of people is obviously going to be you. Now, I want to go over the basics of a command. A command is something that the MTI will say and that you will listen, and then you will process it, and then you will do it. Command is broken down into two parts: the preparatory command and the command of execution. The preparatory command is exactly what it says. It's to prepare you for what the movement is. The command of execution is to let you know, now I want you to do it, and then that's when you actually do it. For example, to move from the position of parade rest to the position of attention, the command is flight, tench, hut. Assuming the position of parade rest, the commander will give the command flight, tench, hut, and then you will move to attention. The preparatory command in flight, tench, hut is flight. That is to understand that you are being addressed. You are the designated group. You're the flight. So by saying flight, they get your attention. So that'll prepare you for, okay, we're about to get a command. The command of execution is tench, hut. So when you hear tench, hut, that's when you'll move to the position of attention. Today we're going to learn about the basics: flight, tench, hut, parade rest, left, right, and about face. You're going to do this almost every day at BMT. I'm going to first describe what it's like to be at the position of attention. Now, the purpose of the position of attention is basically, it's like the branching point. It's like the trunk of the tree of all command. If you want to do really any command, you have to be at the position of attention first, and then you can move from attention to that command. For example, if you're at parade rest, you can't just move straight to a salute because you have to go through attention first. So if you're at parade rest, you have to go flight, tench, hut, and then present arms to salute. So you can't just go straight from parade rest to present arms. You always have to come back to the trunk of the tree to go back to another branch, which can be present arms. I'd say the only other important part of the position of attention is that whenever you're giving a command, you have to be at the position of attention. Now I'm going to go over really quick what the position of attention entails. Now we're going to start down at your feet. Your heels should be touching together and your toes should be pointed out at 45-degree angles. So in between your feet, you should usually be able to place somebody's toe right in between. That's how you know you got the right distance. Your knees should be bent slightly. You don't want to lock up your legs, especially when you're at attention for a very long time. You'll have a lot of blood rush to your legs and then you'll pass out. So don't do that. Moving up from your feet, you're going to look at your hands. Now, if you imagine that you're holding a laser, how do you hold a laser? You hold it like this, right? This is exactly how your hands will be at the position of attention. Your thumbs will never cross over your fingers like you're making a fist. They're laid over next to your pointer fingers, just like this. Next, you want to line up your hands to the side of your pants. Now, if you look closely at your pants, most people don't notice this, but you have a seam right down the middle of your pants. You want to line up your thumb with your pants, just like that. Moving upwards from there, you're going to make sure that your chest is poked out, your shoulders are back, and your spine is aligned with the rest of your body. Finally is your head. Head and eyes look straight forward to the head in front of you. That's all you got to do. That's the position of attention. Now, the command to go to attention is flight, tench, hut, or whatever your designated calling is. If you're an element, then it would be element, tench, hut. If you're a flight, it's flight, tench, hut. If you're a squadron, it's squadron, tench, hut, so on and so forth. Now, to move to the position of attention, you first go to parade rest and then back to attention. On the preparatory command, flight, or element, or squadron, whatever you are, then on the preparatory command, flight, you're going to move to the position of parade rest. On the command, tench, hut, you will return to attention. Here's an example. Flight, tench, hut. Now the second drill movement I'm going to teach you all is the drill movement of parade rest. Parade rest is usually given at any time where you're just waiting to go inside the dining hall, or you're just pretty much just waiting, you're resting, but you are not at ease. At ease is a different command where you can move around and you can kind of just relax a little bit more. Parade rest is quite different in the fact that you use it more in ceremonies than anything, and it requires immobility and silence, just like the position of attention. Now, let's say you're at the position of attention and you get the command to go to parade rest. We're going to assume the position of attention and we're going to give ourselves the command parade rest. Parade rest! At the command rest of parade rest, your left leg is going to move outboard of your body until there is 12 inches in between your heels. At the same time your left leg is moving, you're going to take both of your arms and you're going to move them from the position of attention behind your body. A few tips about parade rest is that you never move your right leg, you move your left leg out of your body. Your right leg stays planted. Another tip is that you want to synchronize your left leg with your arms. As you move your arms from the position of attention behind your body, your left leg should be quick as well as your arms, so it should move at the same time. Now if you look behind your body, as your arms start to move behind your body, you're going to uncup. So you're going to move your hands from the lasers out and straight. You're going to join your fingers like this. Now your right hand is going to go over your left hand, your right thumb is going to go over your left thumb, and you're going to straighten your fingers out. Now you're going to keep your head and eyes straight forward. Silence and immobility also applies to this command. Now I'm going to go over the command right face and left face. If you look down at the bottom of your shoe, you'll notice that there's a flat surface and then there's of course your heel. When you're doing right and left face and about face, this is very important because you're going to need to pivot on these 2 points, your heel and your toe. And I'm going to be mentioning those a lot, so I just want you to point that out. Now when I say pivot on your toe in the next few minutes, I don't mean for you to ice pick, which means to drive your toe into the ground. I mean for you to have a flat surface on your toe to pivot. The point of right face is to move a formation from one direction to the other. So you're going to move 90 degrees to your right. Left face, you're going to move 90 degrees, guess what, to your left. And finally, the point of about face is to move you 180 degrees around. I'm going to demonstrate. Right face. Left face. About face. Now when you're doing left face, right face, and about face, your upper body, which means your arms, your body, your chest, your head, everything maintains the position of attention. What that means is basically your arms don't swing to gain momentum. They stay pinned to your sides. Your chest doesn't pivot. It stays in line with the rest of your body. 90% of the movement occurs with your feet and your legs. So that's where we're going to focus our attention right now. I'm going to give myself the command right face. Right face. This is the best way I ever remembered it. That if you're driving and you're about to turn right, what do? You put on your right hand turn signal. If you're about to turn left, what do? You put on your left hand turn signal. So if you're turning right in drill, your right foot is going to be your turn signal. And if you're turning left, your left foot is going to be your turn signal. This will make more sense later. Now when doing right face, you're going to be balancing on your right heel and your left toe. Right face. Now this is step one. As you can see, my right heel is planted on the ground and my left toe is on the ground. The second step is simply move your left foot up. Now as you can see on this side, I'm out now at the position of attention on this side. My toes are pointing out 45-degree angles and my heels are touching. That's the goal. Right face. 1, 2. Left face is the exact opposite. Now my left heel is going to be on the ground and my right toe is going to be touching the ground. Left face. 1, 2. Left face. 1. So now you can see what's suspended in the air, and now your right foot is going to come up. Now most people get right face and left face, but the thing most people have problems with is about face. Don't be daunted by it. Just understand the steps. Now this is what about face looks like. It's also a 2-step movement. About face. 1, 2. So the first thing you want to do is start from the position of attention, move your right foot and kind of move it behind you in a C. Just draw the letter C with your foot. As you draw the C, you're going to bring it behind and slightly to the left of your left foot. This is one of the trickiest parts about the movement because most people can't find that sweet spot. It's different for everybody. You're going to move it to that position and then you're going to balance on your left heel and your right toe. Now without bending your knees by any means, you're going to keep your legs straight but not stiff, and you're going to use your right leg to kind of pull you around. And now you're at the position of attention. A few tips for this is to remember to kind of squeeze your butt. Kind of helps keep your center strong and helps you bring your body around. Here we go. About face. 1, 2. About face. 1, 2. But hey guys, it's just that simple. If you can watch this video and just practice on your own time, you'll get this down in no time. It's okay if you show up to BMT and you don't know how to drill. It's fine. I'd say about 80%, 90% of the people who show up never drilled in their life. It's your MTI's job to teach you that. They're not expecting you to show up and just be a freaking drill instructor master. They expect you to show up and not know anything. So if you pick up these few simple tricks, these few simple drill movements that are correct, you'll easily be ahead of most of your trainees that you're with. I'm gonna go through the movements one more time so you guys can see them all together. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below if you have any questions about the drill movements or any other videos. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. Right, tension, right, peace. Left, peace. About, peace. About, peace. Parade, peace. Right, tension,
easy come, easy go, that's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss.